Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is something everybody asks me, is how to do Densurefit for the bottom, which basically is the same thing for the top, just without the palette. But I'm going to show you guys how to do it before I get started. Hi, welcome, I am Heather. If you guys are new to my channel, I do how-to videos, reviews, all stuff like that. So don't forget to hit subscribe down below, guys, and click that bell button and click all, so you get the notifications when I go live, when I do videos, all sorts of that nature. So, everybody asks me about Densurefit and what it is. No, I do not work for them, but they are an amazing company. So they came out with a product called Densurefit. It is a soft silicone reliner, only made for acrylic dentures. Some people that do have, like, Comfolites, you do have a warranty. You cannot do Reline It or Densurefit or anything like that. It all has to come from the dentist. So anybody with a warranty, you cannot do your own soft reline without your dentist's permission. If you do not know if you have a warranty, it should have came with your paperwork. And you can also ask your dentist's office to find out if you have a warranty. Because you cannot do your own work, you will void your warranty and you will no longer be protected. You can ask for permission, but 85-90% of the time of what I've seen, they always say no, and it's rare that somebody says, yeah, go ahead, make your life easier. You have my permission to do it. So this is Densurefit. First, I'm going to tell you guys and foremost, make sure your old soft reline, if you had any in, is 100% out. I tell people this all the time, so when they end up messing up and their soft reline doesn't take, I'm like, did you take it all out? Like, well, we took most of it out. Well, most of it isn't going to help you. For the new soft reline, if you're putting a new one on, because if you do a snug up application, that is just adding extra silicone to what you already have, on there, not taken out or broken up or anything like that. Like, it's still in great condition. You're putting some on top of it. That's snug up. This is a normal reline redo, so you would take it all 100% out, and you have to clean your denture. I have my denture brush. I use cleaning up paste, and I have my denture, which is 100% of the soft reline out, if you're going to put a new one in. I also tell people, make sure you do not need an adjustment first. Make sure your adjustments are taken care of before you do your soft reline, because when you do any soft reline, it's going to add extra to around the perimeter part of it. Try not to drop my denture. The perimeter part of your denture and stuff. So if it's already hitting certain spots, take care of your adjustment so your soft reline doesn't irritate it more. Then you have to take it all the way out again and redo it. So please make sure you do that. I'm actually going to bring you guys down because I'm going to clean my denture. Always make sure you guys clean your denture before you redo a soft reline. Always. Because food particles and oils of the hands, if you wash your hands and it's got like an essential oil in it, it can lift the soft reline. So you always got to make sure your denture is 100% cleaned and 100% dry. You can use what I've seen Densurefit people do, is you could use a hairdryer on a cold setting and dry your denture that way. I just use a paper towel and just get in every nook and cranny. So I'll be with you in a minute. Alright guys, so I'm going to take my brush. I always have washcloths underneath. God forbid you do drop your denture, you have something it falls on. I get every nook and cranny, because even when you use the Unisolve, if you're taking off Densurefit, and you're going to redo it, you want to make sure that that is also off as well. So you clean your denture 100% all the way through. But anything can lift a soft reline and not take well. So what I do in here is exactly what their directions are on their paper, and what their video is as well. They do have a video on their site on Densurefit. They're also on YouTube as well. But I get in every little nook and cranny. Always make sure you guys are cleaning your denture twice a day, please. Protect your investment. Acrylic does dry out, and when it does, it's easily broken. And a lot of people don't know that. When you soak your denture at night, it should be only soaked in water only, and not any chemicals. Because that can ruin a soft reline, that can ruin a lot of stuff, so please make sure you take care of your investment. I'm making sure I rinse off all of the denture paste, and that it's all nice and dry, nothing there. I feel my hand on it. I'm just checking through. I feel something on it, so I'm going to clean it more in that spot. It could be just me. I like to be very precise. So you take a paper towel, move that out of the way, and you fully dry your denture. I always keep always keep something there, guys. God forbid you drop it. So I get in every cranny, because even when you do your soft reline, it does come down, guys. So if you want it to take, you want it to work, you got to fully do that and make sure every bit is cleaned. I must have washed this denture like 5 times today doing videos. But you want to get in, I get in every little tooth part, because you don't know, guys. I think that's just the denture. I always like to be precise, but inside you will see white and whatever is there. I get up in there and I dry it. It actually pays to have nails, I'm not going to lie, because it gets every nook and cranny. You know what actually helps the most, though? If you get Q-tips. Q-tips are a great trusty tool. I'll be right back to show you guys. Alright, so just because, like, everybody knows I use Q-tips, you don't only just use it for your ears, you can use it to apply adhesive like I do, or you can also use it to dry your denture. I know a lot of people are like, oh, I never thought of that. Yeah, neither did I until halfway into my process. But I always make sure that I dried every section. And I want to make sure if things are my acrylic or not. I'm very precise, because anything could go wrong. So many people are like, I think I did my soft reline wrong. If you follow the directions to the T, then it's not how you did it. It's most likely if your denture was still wet and you didn't dry it properly. So this actually cleans way quicker and easier than anything. I'm just checking to see if things are my hard acrylic, that I didn't leave any old soft reliner in. Gotta be precise, guys. So that I'm going to put to the side. And now let's get down to how to do this soft reline. I'm going to bring this in, drop this down a little more, so you guys can see everything. Alright, I can't lower it any more than that or raise it to more than that. So that's how we're going to roll. What you do, guys, is you take your primer. It comes with, depending on what kit you get, comes with your Densurefit, comes with long swabs, your primer, and it comes with a packet or 2 of Unizol to take it off if you need to. Also comes with a booklet of instructions. It literally talks you everything. Tells you what you have, the kit contents, anatomy of your denture, how to locate suction spots, upper reline, partial, and upper snug up, lower reline, upper reline. It's all from there. And it even shows you how to trim it, which I thought was pretty cool. But I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do and what I mean by covering your denture. This spot right here. It also comes over the denture a little bit. It helps with, it does do amazing suction even for the bottom. But just know that soft relines, it depends on how your denture is. If you have massive bone loss where you barely don't even have a denture wall to your denture, and it doesn't, it's not even holding in with adhesive. It's not, if you literally have no bone to your denture, that even a soft reline, which it will fill gum shrinkage, but it might not necessarily actually do suction because you don't have enough bone to do suction. But I'm going to show you guys how I do this. You open it up. You take a dab. Make sure your timer is ready for you. I have one on my oven, so I will use that. Or maybe I'll use my other one. Now you want to get this all over your denture. The whole denture wall. Got my finger. The whole denture wall, a little bit on the outside of the denture, just like I showed you in the picture. I put it on the outside of my denture, so the soft reline will hold and take. Guys, you gotta put it everywhere. Just go crazy. You gotta completely get it everywhere for it to take. Then you gotta wait 2 minutes. So if you put your denture down, if you want to make your life easier, getting every little nook and cranny, the whole denture wall, all of the denture wall, the whole outer side. You want to put some, about 1/8 on the outside. You just want a little. so it can have that suction if you can accomplish that with the dentures. I always like to make sure it's all good. Like, I go all over, guys, as you can see. Get it all over. Put that there. Definitely shut the primer, guys, so it doesn't evaporate. Wait the 2 minutes. And then after this is done with 2 minutes, I will be right back with you guys. So pause the video, wait 2 minutes for the primer to do its activating thing, dry, and do what it's got to do, and I will be right back. Okay, now that it's sit for 2 minutes and the primer was able to dry, now you need to apply this. But before I get started, guys, I cannot talk to you while it's in my mouth. So once you have it all done, and it's going into your mouth, and I'm going to teach you guys how to find your bite, look in the mirror to make sure it's in the right place, and you use light pressure, bite down in there, and use medium pressure. I will show you, don't worry. But once it sits in my mouth, I can't talk, so I'll be then pausing the video. You want to wait 4 minutes once it's in your mouth and in place. So, let's get this rolling. Here is your Densurefit. Light. Ring light. It's bright when you don't need it to be. It does it all the time. So let me show you guys. Bring it down. So what you do is you want to click it in place. Now, if you guys only have a little bit of gum shrinkage, use one at first. Remember, you can always add soft reline, but you can't take it out. A little bit at a time, you'd have to redo the whole thing. So, I'll be probably using 1.5 tubes at first, but you can always add some later on if you need to. You want to have that one click. You heard that click? Now you're ready to go. Now, once you guys place it and you're good to go in your entire trough, I'm going to show you. You want to put the tube in your entire trough. You have then 15 seconds to get it in and do its thing. I'm going to put that to the side, quickly move. Add more because I know I'm just going to need a little bit. Alright. And then you place it in your mouth. Light pressure at first. If you need to look in the mirror for your bite, do so. And now you want to wait 4 minutes to let it sit in your mouth in the spot that you want it to. And then I'll be right back. See you in 4 minutes, guys. 4 minutes. Set your timers. Alright, guys. 4 minutes up. Pop that baby out. And you if it's, we'll start this way. If it's still loose in any way, do not cover your whole entire denture again. Only do it in one, like, say right here is loose when you bite down. Just add it in that one spot, put it back in your mouth for 4 minutes, and you hold off and wait. If it fits good, just go with trimming. With trimming, you could take a cuticle scissor and take off the extra flashing if you would like to. That's what I do. I use a cuticle scissor. Do not pull or tug. You will lift the soft reline, and then game over. You'd have to do it all over again. So, just remember, any of the extra flashing you don't want, but see how it goes on top? You can see it's shiny. On top of the denture, that helps with the suction. This extra that I get every time, right here, I keep. Because it does help with suction amazingly. So, I am good to go. So if you guys are good to go, then you can now, I believe they have you stick it in water for 2 hours, and let it cure and do its thing. It does fluff up. People ask me, Heather, can I still stick my denture in water overnight like I usually do? Absolutely, yes. You definitely can. I would not clean your denture again until the next morning coming up. I normally do my soft relines at night so they can sit in the cup overnight with water, and then when I get up, just cut, trim, do whatever I need to do. But if you're doing this in the morning, then I would definitely wait until that morning, that when you take your denture at night, put it in the cup, clean your denture that next morning before you start wearing it again, so you don't lift this. Keep it, hold it in place, but keep it in that water for 2 hours. I put mine overnight in water, so I don't do the 2 hours, I actually do longer. But for 2 hours, put it in water, it cures it, fluffs it up even more, it makes it a little tighter. So you can always do that before you add even more if you have one little spot you need to add. But remember, do not add to the entire denture unless the entire denture is loose. If only the back molars are loose or just the front is loose, only add it to those spots, put it back in your mouth, wait 4 minutes before you take it out and adjust and do all that you know, trimming and stuff. But do not add it to the whole denture because now you made it too tight and you have to take the entire denture soft reliner out and start all over again. So only add to where you need to once you finish the initial soft reline. But hope this video helped you guys. I love you guys. Hope you have a healthy, happy denture fit day. Later, guys.